Mr. Comics here with my Holy Grail. Thank you for watching my video. This has been a holy ride, holy cow journey. You know, I didn't think I didn't know if I'd ever have it, honestly. You know, this is just, you know, an AF-15 is just beyond out there. You know, it started out as a, you know, is the goal. You know, the goal, the ultimate grail was AF-15. But how could I get that? You know, and yes, I would like things, and so it all boiled down to for me, what condition, what thing that I had to have. And for my Holy Grail, really, whoa, it's still hot, really hot. But I just wanted a piece of Amazing Fantasy, just to own it. Didn't have to be all that in a bag of chips, you know. I wanted to have it. I had to have it. And so I thought, just owning the history, any part of it was enough for me. And price, that was ultimately the key. And so I was on eBay. That'll be useful. Oh joy, my first packing peanuts. On eBay. And just teasing myself, looking at expensive Amazing Spider-Man that I want to have, and I need to have to complete my collection. But let's see if I can get this out without spilling any of the peanuts. And so just teasing myself, I can't afford that, I can't afford that. You know, and then I thought, for just the fun of it, I'm gonna look up AF-15. See what's there, and I was typing in things. And so I was typing up conditions, you know, low grade, and all that. No, not bad, but, and not one peanut spilled. Anyway, so I was typing up grades, and I thought, and I saw like, oh, a nice 0.5 CGC of Amazing Fantasy 15. Don't have $10,000. So, it was, and all that, didn't have $10,000. But when I entered coverless stuff or incomplete, because I thought incomplete, because incomplete's always the cheapest thing on all that because of it. And so I found this, and I got it from my comic shop on eBay. So that's where I got it from. That's where they were selling it. There were a few options to choose from, actually. And there's a few options to choose from. And I ended up selecting, and I looked at one. This one, I want this one. It was affordable. I could afford it at the time. Let me get that tape off. I could afford it. I wasn't breaking my pocketbook. I can meet the goal. I could have my Holy Grail. And so you know, I could have my Holy Grail. It didn't have to be all that. And so what I did, I ended up going, it was a single page of it. You know, it doesn't have Stanley, it doesn't have Amazing Spider-Man on the cover. Or the picture, you know, like Action Comics #1. I mean, AF-15 and those stories, it was many stories in one, so it wasn't just Spider-Man, it was others. So the page I got does not have him on there. You know, the cheapest one of a single page that I saw at the time on eBay was $1,300. And so, it had a picture, and it was showing Spider-Man shooting out the candle with his web shooters on the show, trying to make money right before he lets the thief run by that would have killed his uncle. But this one, so I selected this one. So it doesn't have Spider-Man on it, but like I said, it's a piece of it. And that's all that matters to me. Cream to tan, maybe? Alright, so here we go. Without further ado, I present to you all Amazing Fantasy 15, Origin and First Appearance of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and First Appearance of Uncle Ben and Aunt May. Let's see if I can get that little bit of a... Not the best way to do it, but there you go. But yeah, it's the old label, the old case. I could tell right away on eBay because of the faded lettering, and it's not as dark as the other one. But yeah, Amazing Fantasy 15, 11th page. Oh, off-white pages. I guess I was just undervaluing the grade. Still can't get the best view with the glare. But yep. Stan Lee story, Steve Ditko art, Jack Kirby cover. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But yeah. It's a mummy story. Or whatever, some thief was running away from the cops. The mummy goes, here, you can hide him here. And I guess he gets transported somehow back to ancient Egypt where he's a slave. Guess he should have been caught by the cops. It would have been more sparing. Now, I do think I want to regrade this. Or not regrade this, reslab it. Because I do not like the old cases as much. But then again, I'm not sure, 100% sure. It's a lot sturdier with one page in it than it is with because I have a Amazing Spider-Man 30. The only other old slab that I have. But I don't know, because I think I want to have it reslabbed, and if it's possible to get the Amazing Spider-Man logo up there, all that, I think it'd be really cool, because I can't have the cover. Obviously, I can't have the cover. But if I can have some sort of Spider-Man on there, if I can have some sort of Spider-Man on there, that'd be cool. And it would just mean that much more to me, I think. I mean, it would mean the special stuff is on the back, obviously, I think. But I could live with that, just to have AF-15 with a Spider-Man actually on the cover. But that's awesome. I own a piece of history, my Holy Grail. It cost me $370 is what I paid for that. Free shipping. And it arrived about 4 days sooner than I thought it would. But yeah. I posted a video, a philosophy kind of question, where I asked what the condition was for your Holy Grail. I believe to have, and for some things you have, some things standards are certain. Or like new books, I have to have the highest grade possible. I go to New Comic Book Day. I'm not going to go. I'll take that one and the least quality you have because it means it's going to be the cheapest. Older books, I'm a little more mid-grade is fine. Low grade is great. Because, in fact, the character, the roughness of the old books, the old back issues, for old issues, the roughness, the low grade, the medium, the mid-low grade, the character is there. I mean, yes, it's smooth, the higher grade's prettier, but there's a certain beauty in the roughness, the character that you cannot get any other way other than earning it. It's kind of like think someone's like, well, my grandpa once said, or dad said, like, I earned these hairs, these gray hairs. I own AF-15. Now, am I completely satisfied? Someday in the future, I want this to be upgraded. If in the future the next AF-15 I get will be complete, or at least have the cover for sure, mostly complete, it can be missing a page, it's fine, but it will have the cover, the next grade I get. But what this one does here is this allows me the satisfaction of saying I own AF-15. I own Amazing Spider-Man's very first appearance. It's like right up there with Action Comics #1 for me, as for our ASM one. Is a goal that I wondered if I would ever find. I don't think anything's impossible. I believe you can do anything you want if you set your mind to it. And this is a perfect example of it, because I believed I would get AF-15. Over in my closet here, I have the Marvel Milestone edition of AF-15 that I just recently unboxed. Came back in 9.2. And I was going to put it right here on my desk, right over here in front of me on the computer, next to the computer, or on the wall, just so I can stare at it every single day and go, I will get you. I will get the real AF-15. Well, in a way it worked, because I got the real AF-15. Now, like I said, I have it, I own AF-15. I am officially part of the club. I might not be the richest member of the club, or the highest grade, but it's still a part of history. It's amazing to own it. This single page here, I believe, off the top of my head, and I didn't even think about it, this is the most meaningful comic in my collection, this single page. And like I said, in the future, if I ever if I have enough money, and I am able to, I will upgrade. I will get the AF-15 that I want, in the grade that I want. But in the meantime, I own it, it's in my collection, and most importantly, it takes the pressure off myself, the drive to get the book, to get those keys, to get those personal or holy grails. It takes the edge off the desire. Now I can go, all right, I own the book. I want to upgrade it sometime in the future, but now I can wait till the moment's right, and I can wait for the perfect deal. Don't need to spend $200,000, just for an example, on a AF-15 3.0. Say, I have no idea if I'm even remotely in the ballpark, so don't quote me on that. But just say in the future, I don't need that AF-15 that's, a 3.0, 4.0, 5.0 that's couple $100,000 or $100,000. I'd be more than happy with but I do want at least a 1.0. Something about that 0.5 I just don't like. I want that 1.0. So my goal would be 1.0. And then I go, well, I don't like that one. It's a little too beat up. It's missing the 15 on the cover, so it just says Amazing Fantasy, or it's missing like one of the books that I saw for Fantastic Four 48 was missing the Fantastic Four or whatever part of the title. It was only the bottom 2/3 of the cover was there. It was graded, and I saw it and I considered it for about a minute before I realized I didn't want that. I wanted the full cover for when I bought Fantastic Four 48, and I succeeded because I waited for the right deal. But that drive wasn't as strong as AF-15. So I want the full name to be there with the issue number and Spider-Man, but the rest could be, It could be cover completely detached, you know, and split in half. So the cover is in two pieces, and the middle, which is missing the centerfold, or centerfold or two, you know, if that's the condition I want it in, I will go for it. And it's, I can afford $10,000. You know, I just paid off my house. I can get, I just paid off my house. I have extra money I can save up. I can do it. So, like I said, I own AF-15. This is perfect. This is perfect. Just to look on my wall. Just be able to look on my wall or look in my closet and see it displayed there with the title AF-15. And no reprint, no edition or whatever, no asterisk behind it that says technically because it's this publisher. No, this is the real deal. It'll be good until I get my next one. So this has been a part of my AF-15 Holy Grail. I appreciate everyone who's watched it. I appreciate any comments. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please share this video. Share this video with your friend on YouTube or Facebook. Prove to others out there in our community that you do not give up. Do not give up on your Holy Grails. Do not think it's impossible. Your standards might have to be lowered a little bit. You might not get that perfect grade or the high grade that you want, but nothing's impossible. This is proof that nothing's impossible. You can get your Holy Grail. You just have to find a way. I was lucky. I had the money. I found a way. I hope you enjoy this video. Good luck chasing your grails. Because the journey is just as rewarding as the destination. So, happy collecting, everyone. Till next time, this is Mr. Comics signing off.